All right, folks, really quickly, we're gonna just demonstrate how you can access an entire desktop via the college resources. So you'll go to this website, VSC, which is Vermont State Colleges, Apporto, or however you pronounce that, APPORTO.com. So this is a development space where we have two different kind of virtual machines. They are container desktops. We've got a Linux distribution, GPU desktop, and then you've got a large Windows distribution here. Okay, you're going to use the Windows one because we, don't, it's just much more straightforward to use Microsoft products on Windows since it's a Microsoft platform. Okay, so you would click on this and it's going to launch your desktop. It's going to take a little bit of time to load up. Depending on your first time, it'll take a little bit longer. You'll see that you've got shortcut applications here. Now, you can't install things. You don't have development permissions in this space, but you do have full access to desktop applications that would be otherwise cumbersome to install on certain machines or just not possible to install on many machines. Okay, so I've gone ahead and opened this up. Now, I do have to authenticate while I'm in this space. But the great thing is I can mount my cloud and Google Drives. Okay. So you'll authenticate, and that way you're fully logged in. Right, sending me the code. All right. And this is my device. This is my development space. Okay. So think of this like you are effectively in a desktop computer at this point. This is a full desktop contained in your Google Chrome browser is where we are. All right. So you can now work with the desktop version of Excel, whether you're on a Chromebook, it doesn't matter. One thing I will call out is when you go to save, make sure that you are saving in a place where you can either download it to your machine or upload it to your machine. Okay. So for example, on this PC, if I were to save something to the desktop, for example, which is where I can open up and find my folder. Okay. So I could save it to my personal desktop here. All right. So I'm going to just save this as demo. All right. So now I see that my demo file is here. So whenever I want to come in and work with it, I can. Same thing with, a folder. I could add a new folder here on my desktop and I could call this my, my folder. I could put my stuff in it. Here we go. So the other thing that's great here is I have this cloud mounter. Now I've already done this step for both my Google Drive and my OneDrive. But you would basically just click on this and it would launch a prompt. I'll click on Box Drive as an example. You'll go through the process of connecting to it. Okay. You authenticate and then that's it. You're there and you can easily then save files to it. Okay. So you'll see that I have got my cloud mounted files here, right? These are actually my files on OneDrive. So if I were to open this OneDrive up, you'll see all the folders that have been shared with me by others, okay, and it'll have that shared with me notation, and then you'll have, all my files. Okay, these are my folders. If I were to go into my teaching folder here, I could see my data analytics class, and then say I just wanted to go through the process of, dragging and dropping this data. Maybe I wanted to put it over here instead. This is where I wanted it. I could just go through that process and it's going to copy it directly to my OneDrive. Okay, just by dragging and dropping it. Then if I were to open up, a whole new log into the college's site, say I'm here and I say I want to go to my email and then open up OneDrive, I could see, if I were to come into my files and go directly to that same folder we were just in, I should see, yep, there we go. There's that demo that I just did here in this desktop. So again, I'm working in a desktop here. I am using OneDrive here in Office 365. Okay. And I can access it through various ways. All right, so that's one piece. So if you need to use any of the applications you can here, again, you've got PowerPoint, you've got, visual analytics, you've got the full Adobe suite. Take advantage of it. Okay, like this is here for you. All right, so that's the first part. And I think I will pause for now because that's all I got for you.